What's good, man? Back up on this bitch. Fucking love it. And I do it with ease, you know? I'm going to start, when I put up predictions, I'm going to start putting movies equal to the predictions I put up. First off, I take my movies very seriously. If I tell you to go watch a movie, I don't give a fuck who's been telling you to watch movies, where you get your sources from, or the other bullshit. If I tell you to watch a movie, or if I put a movie up here, it's a motherfucking classic. Every single time. Alright? Now, I don't mean a 10 across the board. It's hard to get a 10 around me. A 10 would be a movie like, and look, before I say any of my movies, these aren't the type of movies you are on your phone texting, oh, I saw what happened, I heard what happened. You get up going to the bathroom. You sitting there fooling, you trying to get some buns, but you want to put on, hey, it's a good movie, and then talk about it was all right. Nah, Jack. Then obviously I know you ain't pay attention to this movie. So if that's the case, if you're in that type of limelight, don't watch none of my movies. None of them. I don't want you to spoil shit. Don't touch shit of my collection. Casino talking about he love movies. All right. I got a movie to put up. Running Scared from Paul Walker. I forgot when it came out, 2006, some crazy shit like that. I gave it a 9.6 on the scale. A lot of people didn't really feel like that. I gave it a 9.6 on the scale. Don't pick up this fucking movie if you're going to be sitting there talking on the phone, chowing down, looking at your food. You know how niggas is. It ain't that type of fucking movie. Sit down, shut the fuck up. Tell your girl shut the fuck up. She got a big mouth anyway. You learn from her, it seemed like. So, with that being said, like I said, I gave Running Scared a 9.6, but I ain't here to talk about movies. I got a movie for y'all today. But I ain't here to talk about movies. I'm here to talk about Miguel Cotto versus Sergio Martinez. Sergio Martinez, to me, man, has been the bully of the 154-pound division. I wouldn't even say 160, because he hasn't cleaned out the division. He doesn't walk around with all the belts. He hasn't beaten top champions. He ain't beating nobody in the top 10 like that. Congratulations to the knockdown from Chavez. But in my sense, I don't like how Sergio's going into this fight. I'm going to be straight up with it. This is what I see. I don't like how he just feels like he's going to walk right through Cotto. I give Cotto way too much respect around here, man, so there's no way I could just rule him out like that. I give Cotto, if I had to do Hall of Fame status right now, Cotto would probably be in the Hall of Fame before Martinez. I think we all can agree on that, right? Cotto has fought the world, fellas. So, let's do it like this. It looks like Martinez is overlooking this victory. It looks like he's going off of, you know, look at this dude. Look at Cotto's career. Who has Cotto lost to? Just look at his career. I know, I'm sitting here burning like crazy. My ashtray. Look at Cotto's career, though. The man lost to Pacquiao after he lost to Margarito. He got beat up by bricks, okay? Then he got knocked out in the 12th round by a little fast motherfucker, quick motherfucker, and also mentally damaged from the fight he just had previously. He ends up fighting the best fighter in the world. Loses to him. But along the lines, Cotto has dominated. Cotto is a beast, y'all. A lot of people didn't think he was gonna beat Mayorga. A lot of people didn't think he was gonna beat Yuri Foreman. People were just ruining this dude out, man. A lot of people ruled Cotto out, man. See, that's what I'm saying. When I look at this fight, they always say, don't look at a fight look at a fight using your heart. Always use your brain when it comes to this. It's a thinking man's sport. Use your brain, you guys. But in this fight, I can at least be honest and say, I'm torn between my brain and my heart. My heart says Cotto. My brain says Martinez. Skill says Martinez. You know Martinez, Martinez reminds me of that white boy that could ball. When you out there on the court, you know what I'm talking about? And the nigga can go, he could do the same thing that, you know, like a slick black dude would do. Not like that, not saying that, you know, a lot of people want to jump on racist shit, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm talking about, you know, you go to the hood. But Martinez is just like that white boy that could ball with the brothers. Meaning that white boy that could ball with the brothers still falls for the typical antics. He still falls for the typical moves. You see what I mean? Like, there's a lot of holes in his game, you know? He feels that Martinez is good. He thinks that he can spar with everybody and beat them. He thinks he can outbox everybody, you know? That's not good. You got to know how to brawl also. We obviously realize that plenty of times, just for the fact that Chavez was a straight brawler, right? And you saw what happened. He almost lost the fight at the last minute. So I feel like if Floyd couldn't figure out Cotto, and he kept saying that he's really, you know, he's unorthodox, you know, he's hard to figure out, you know. Cotto got his second win toward the end of the fight against Floyd. If Floyd couldn't figure out Cotto, Floyd actually went into the book and said that he watched a little bit of tape on Cotto and was sneaking in that right. And right between Cotto's guard. And what I'm saying is if Floyd took so long to figure out Cotto and he still won 8-4, then I don't see Martinez doing it any faster, okay? And shout outs to the nigga Floyd. Congratulations. Shout outs to Mex Rider or Mex Rider, yup. Mex Rider 1, I believe it is. If I say your name wrong, I apologize. Nigga dropped the ill video. He said, and I agree, I haven't heard one person come out and say congratulations to Floyd for winning the fight. That's crazy. That's crazy. But we ain't gonna go into that. And when I drop my post vid to the Floyd fight, a lot of y'all gonna be eating y'all words. I don't need to rush. You know what I mean? I don't need to rush with this. Because as soon as I drop my post fight vid, I feel for y'all, man. I do this with ease, man. Keep putting out your vids. Congrats. I'm going to let y'all die down. When I drop my post-fight vid for Floyd, it's all said and done. Because I think outside the box, what a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't do. There goes my business. Hold up for a second. My bad on the delay. One drop off to a pickup. You know how that money go. So, where was I? I know, got me way off topic, right? Let's jump into the breakdown, okay? I was saying how I don't think Martinez is going to figure out Cotto faster than Floyd did. So, also with Martinez going into this fight just thinking he's going to walk through Cotto, I'm not feeling that shit either. So, a lot of times in fights you would go with your brain. See, this is the thing. My brain would say this. All this talking Martinez doing, he ain't going to do this shit. He going to dance around Cotto all night and stay away from his ass. That's what the fuck going to happen. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee Cotto is going to be walking down Martinez most of the night. Straight up. Don't try to just throw my boy out the window like that. Show him what y'all. A lot of people are saying Cotto's the reason why, you know, this fight's taking so long to happen. Cotto don't have to jump up there. He don't have to prove himself to this motherfucker. Tell that nigga go prove himself. Zone just dropped a video talking about niggas proving theyself. Talking about B-Hop, if you want to be technical, B-Hop don't want to prove himself against Andre Ward, and he already said he won't do it regardless on what it is. He'll fight Stevenson, he'll fight everybody else before he'll fight Ward, right? He won't even fight Ward, right? Ain't proving himself, but niggas want Floyd to fight B-Hop. Now let me see something. If Floyd fought B-Hop, think about this. What did motherfuckers say when Floyd fought Mosley? Before that, they said before the fight happened, they said what? They said Mosley has a chance. They said Mosley just came off of a knockout victory. He is the WBA champion. He has a chance right now. That's what they said. Soon as the fight was signed, no bullshit. Soon as the fight was signed, motherfuckers ain't know this nigga no more. All of a sudden, Mosley's old. If Mosley was old when he fought Floyd, do you have any idea what type of credit will not be given to Floyd if he fought B-Hop? There's no credit for beating B-Hop, you guys. It's true. Whoever beats B-Hop right now will jump to stardom. It sucks to say that, but it's true. But not Floyd. For instance, if that dude that he just fought beat B-Hop and he became the champion, everybody would be like, who's he fighting next, right? Also would have been how he beat B-Hop, I guess would have been the question. But just the fact of who's he fighting next, right? Everybody would have, B-Hop would have been out the window. He probably would have rolled off into the sunset. Probably would have fought again, if anything. You know B-Hop's heart and shit. But people would have really, the reason why B-Hop's around now is because he's still champion. He's still using that slick shit. Nobody pointed out the fact of how his last fight he jumped into that shell defense, tucking that chin under, looking just like the boss himself. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Don't give no credit to that. It's all B-Hop's credit. Go ahead. Suck a dick. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. But don't let me get way off topic, because y'all niggas be getting me a little tight sometime with just the buffoonery niggas be coming out with. So, in this prediction, my heart says Cotto. Cotto will walk him down and eventually beat him to the point where, you know, Cotto has to set up. Cotto also doesn't use a jab. He didn't use a jab in the last fight that I saw him in. Didn't use a jab in the Floyd fight either. Cotto hasn't used a jab. He doesn't use a jab. So with Martinez establishing the jab, Martinez will easily box around him. See, I want Cotto to win, all right? I do. And I still don't like how Martinez has been chasing after motherfuckers for the longest, and you won't even go after motherfuckers in your own division. You versus Triple G right now will be insane. The older you get, the worse it'll look. It's true. They couldn't get the fight. What happened? Man. I know there's so much to go off of sometimes, but sometimes it's like, just leave it alone. You know? Let these motherfuckers... they can keep the media going how they want to, but come on, you guys. Just leave it alone. Yeah. I got Martinez winning unanimous decision. I don't see him bullying Cotto as all this bullshit talk that he talking about. How he gonna punish him and all this shit. Sound like a fucking cartoon, my dude. Sound like a comic book, man. Like, you don't even sound real to me, man. You know what I mean? So, fuck the bullshit. Shout out to Cotto, man, for being a real stand-up guy and fighting everybody and their mama out there. I got Martinez unanimous decision. I want Cotto to win. If that makes any sense to y'all. I gotta get out of here, man.